In this video series, we're going to take a look at the new Xamarin Realm database solution for saving data locally on your device with your Xamarin.Forms applications. In the past, I've used other products or solutions like SQLite.net or serializing my JSON to files locally on my device using something like Newtonsoft's JSON.net library. And there's pros and cons to both, and I won't get too far in those. However, yesterday, Realm announced the new Xamarin database solution, and I find it very intriguing in that it uses LINQ to do a lot of your typical database operations like create, retrieve, update, and destroy. So before we start diving into the actual code on how you can use Realm, I thought I would do a quick tour of an application that I've set up. So if we run our application, we'll see it's in a very basic state right now. And the idea with this application is that it can act as an address book for us. So I'll have a list of people on the very first screen, and then I can add new people by tapping add in the upper right. And then anybody that I add should show up on this list, and then I should be able to click on this list and edit that particular person. In future videos, we'll explore how we can add multiple addresses to a particular person, like a home address, a work address, etc., to explore the different relationships that can be represented with Realm. So that's the application as it runs. Let's take a quick look at how I've set up this application. I've set this up to be a very simple implementation of MVVM, which for most of you probably know is model view model. And I'm not using a particular framework right now. I'm not using something like Fresh MVVM or MVVM Cross. So my view models are pretty simple. I have a people list view model that implements the iNotify property changed. And for the people list view model, we just have a list of people for now. We will also see that our database service is represented by a class interface, and it is getting injected by our view model locator. And our view model locator is instantiated and added as a static property to our application class, as you can see here. And this view model locator is referenced in our XAML. So if I take a look at person page here, you'll see that I'm specifying the binding context by referencing app.vmLocator and referencing the instance of add edit person VM. Which here again, if we go back to the view model locator, you'll see when I instantiate add edit person VM, I'm passing an instance of our Realm DB service, which if we take a quick look at, we'll see I have not implemented anything yet. We'll be doing that in the subsequent videos. Lastly, I'm not doing anything fancy with my navigation. If we go to the people page code behind, you'll see that I just simply add a toolbar item, and whenever it gets tapped, I call a method, go person page, and then I tell the navigation the push the person page instance. So as you can see, I'm not doing any sort of navigation service, specifically a view model first navigation service. I'm just trying to keep this as simple as possible so other people can build upon it and use their favorite frameworks. So in the next video, we'll get started with Realm and creating data records.